Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you all the possible ways to earn gems in this game. I have also put all of the information into a post on the subreddit, so if you want to read that you can go in the description and click on the link. First of all, we're going to look at the weekly income of gems. So you've got the daily login, where you will get 6 gems every week if you log in 7 days. So on the second and fifth day, you get 3 gems each. So that's 6 gems per week. Then we have the green daily task. They will reward you with 4 gems every day if you complete them. And one of them changes like every couple of days. So it gives you 4 gems per day, and in a week that's 28 gems. Then we have the knighthood check-in. If you're part of an active knighthood where at least 20 people log in every day, check in, you can get 1 gem per day, which totals up to 7 gems per week. Then we also have maintenance every week where you get at least 2 gems, and oftentimes it's 3 gems or even more. So I think this week, yeah, I already collected, but it's like every Tuesday. And then we have at least 1 battle event each week, which you can find in the Fort Zargus special tab. And if you complete the missions for this battle event, you can collect 2 gems. And then we have, of course, the biggest income is the normal PvP gems, which are depending on your rank. In this calculation, I used like 50 gems, which you get in Master 1 or Champion 5 league, because I think that's the most common league most people are in. The good thing in ungeared PvP is that whenever you reach the 5th tier of a league, you won't get demoted to a lower league. If you reach Champion 5, you will stay there for forever, unless you don't participate at all. So if we add all of these up in total, you get 95 gems per week. You will have to adjust the PvP gems depending on which league you're in. And if we multiply this with 4, you're looking at 380 gems on a monthly basis. So this is the basically monthly income you can get. Now on top of these, there are a lot of other ways to get even more gems. Some of them are depending on the events Netmarble is giving. For example, for a final boss, you can get up to 38 gems if you reach the top 50% or 60% depending on the final boss. And for Tower of Trials, we used to get 55 gems if you cleared the floors up to 23. But we are getting a new version soon, so I'm not sure how this will change. But I'm going to update the post after it released in global. And then there are Knighthood Wars, which reward between 10 to 70 gems depending on which rank you finish. But this is only for the top knighthoods. I think with the current update it's the top 48 knighthoods that can participate in this. Then there are a lot of other ones you can't give specific amounts for, like the chest events or spin events, check-in calendars, disaster events, special battles, gifts or compensations, and so on. And then you have a couple of variable resources. One of them is 5-star SSR gear. So whenever you awaken a piece of equipment to 5 stars, you will get 1 gem. And you can do this as often as you have the resources for it. Then we have the PvP Brawl mode, where you can collect coins depending on your rank, and you can collect these once per day. Resets every 22 hours, I think. And with these coins, you can buy items in the Brawl Shop. And whenever you purchase specific amounts, you will get gems. I think 3 gems at 20 purchases, 5 gems at 40, and 7 gems at 80. And whenever you reach 80 purchases, you can reset the store and start again. You can also buy out the whole shop if you want to. I personally skipped the hammers. Even though they are very useful, they are also the most expensive thing in this whole shop. And then you can start again. And then we have the Forzago spins, where you can get up to 3 gems per day. You can do 3 spins per day, and you have a 25 chance to get diamonds. And to get 1 spin, you need to clear any stage 3 times. And at the end, I have listed all the finite sources of gems. First of all, we have the achievements, which give a lot of gems. And I haven't even completed them. I've gotten over 850 gems already. A lot of them come from these achievement point reward levels. But there are also some challenges themselves that reward you gems, like participating in PvP. I've noted down all the challenges I have completed in a Google sheet, and I will put the link in the description too. Then we have affection. You can get up to 300 gems from affection by filling up these hearts, and every 5 hearts you get 5 gems, and every 25th step you get 10 gems. This goes up to 250 hearts. Then we have affinity. Collaboration characters don't give gems, but all of the other ones give you 1 gem at level 3 affinity. And yeah, at level 3 you get 1 gem per unit. And this level is much easier to achieve than level 5, because you only need 4000 points for an SSR character. So it's very easy to achieve. Then of course we have the story mode, which will give you a lot of gems too. For each chapter you complete, you can collect 30 gems. There's currently 16 chapters you can complete, and also the side chapter Prisoners of the Sky, for a total of 510 gems. Then we have first clear rewards for the 3 stages in chapter 1 to 6. Now I've completed all of them already, but if you're a new player, for every stage of these you will get 1 gem, for a total of 126 gems. And another 31 gems for clearing all these events with Hawk. You will also get first clear rewards for clearing boss battles. There are 3 difficulties, and you get 2 gems for each stage. So in total 36 gems. And then for clearing the main story, there are a lot of quests and stages that give you extra gems. For example, this episode 308 gives 1 gem as reward. And that totals up to 250 gems currently. And in the first 6 chapters, there are also blue side quests you need to clear to complete the chapters. And they will in total give you 93 gems. There's also 1 big treasure chest in each village, which you can open 1 time to get 1 gem, for a total of 6 gems. So they look like this. Then we have the reverse stages, season 1 and 2. They give you 40 and 26 gem respectively. This is definitely hard for new players, because to clear these you will need to use units that you probably have not used a lot and not upgraded a lot. For example, a lot of R characters or SR characters like Alioni, Twigo, and units like Golgios, Ruin, Druid, Frisia. So this is definitely something for endgame. You get 1 gem for clearing each stage, and then while collecting these stars you can get up to 50 more gems. Then we have the Tavern quest, which gives you a total of 12 gems. They are very easy to complete. Same as the Heroes Way quests, which I think there are 2 quests that give you 3 gems. One is the last quest, and then something in Awakening Heroes. Yeah. And then there are a couple of tutorials that reward you with 1 gem after completing them. So from all these finite sources, you can get over 2450 gems. Let me give you a couple of more tips. You should definitely try to find an active knighthood as soon as possible. I think you need to clear chapter 6 or at least reach it to be able to do that. And you can find a Nighted recruitment post in the subreddit. And also there's a channel in a Discord server from the subreddit. Then to get the most gems from 5-star Awaken equipment, you want to take advantage of a couple of events as much as possible, which are half stamina gold dungeon, which is every 2 weeks on the weekend. Then equipment draw rate up events for SSRG or hammers. The salvage super and ultra rate increase, which basically nearly constantly nowadays. At least it feels like that. And half cost to enhancing and awakening gear, which is very rare. I think I've only seen it once in the 4 months I'm playing. But this will basically halve the cost to enhance and awaken gear. So instead of 15 awakening stones per piece, you only need 6 or 7. And to increase the amount of awakening stones you get from salvaging, you want to plus 5 SSR equipment, or at least plus 1. And if you have the time, you can also plus 1 the SR equipment, because this will increase the chance to get the blue awakening stones. Now for the Brawl Shop, I think I already said that I purchased everything except the hammers, Demon Blood and Water of Life. So in my case it costs me 40,000 points. And with the rank I have, I get 1,800 points per day. So to complete one rotation, I'll need 23 days. For achievements, you can see the link to the document with the achievements I have completed to get an overview of all of them. It's not complete yet though. Next up, affection. Every version of a character gives you 1 affection heart. And if you max the affinity to level 5, you will get another heart to fill up. You need 20,000 points to complete 1 heart. And you will get these points if you use them in any stage. It's 1 affection point per 1 stamina cost of a stage. And this does not get reduced by half stamina events. So you should use units you need affection with when farming easier stuff and whenever you use auto clear tickets. There are also a couple of characters you can talk to increase affection. In chapters 1 to 6, the PvP arena, Knighthood district and in a tavern. And depending on which answers you pick, you get between 10 to 50 points. And after completing the conversation, you can give them items. And this will increase the affection by another 500 points. If you give a character an item on the birthday, it will give you 10 times the affection, so 5,000. And I've added a link in the post to a document which gives you the birthdays and best answers in conversations. So as you can see, this is a very long-term thing. It will take months to complete characters. Then for affinity, so you can increase affinity with dishes, Vanya Ale or these elixirs. And the easiest way is the dishes. You can buy the cooking ingredients to cook these in the villages very cheaply. And they are also very easy to farm. If you farm them, make sure to use an AoE character, like Red Hauser, Green Diana, Green Shin, Winehide. They all have 2 AoE skills. Because the best stage is the easy ones for farming, so they all should be able to one-shot each wave of only 1 attack. Now, of course, you can also purchase diamonds. In terms of value, I think that the weekly subscription bundle is the best, followed by the monthly subscription bundle, and then the rank up bundles also have decent value as far as I know. But I also added a link in the description to a post with a more detailed overview of all types of bundles. Now, what to use gems on? There are only a couple of things to use them on really in this game. First of all, if you're a new player, you want to use some of them to increase the capacity of your item and equipment storage. 1 gem expands the storage by 5. I think the maximum for item storage is 500 and for equipment it's 200. But most of your gems should be used to pull on banners. Optimally on festival banners or banners that have a good pull of of characters. Now this Festival Merlin banner is a bad example for this, because this is one of the worst festival banners I have ever seen in this game. It's basically only the fest. It's not even the one Esker and Los 20 euros. I'm not even on this banner. So there's only a handful of very good units in this banner. Most of them are old or easily available in the coin shop, part 1 or 2 banners. So this is a good example for a banner you should skip as a free to. And definitely never pull on part 1 or part 2 banners, because you get a lot of tickets for them for free. So eventually you'll get all of the units from these without having to pay any gems. Now if you're interested in PvP, you will also need to invest into cosmetics. And currently there's a sale event going on, so all UR pieces only cost 20 gems instead of 30 gems. And this is an event you should definitely wait if you want to get the best value, because you will save hundreds of gems if you wait for this. Even though event cosmetics are excluded. For example, these current commandment sets, they still cost 30 gems. And usually they have like a priority because they are limited. And after these 5 days or 6 days are over, you don't know when this will come back or if this comes back at all. But for a lot of the stuff in here, the regular stuff, you can see these weapons now cost 20 gems. And this is the best time to buy cosmetics. Now I definitely advise you to never use gems for refilling stamina accidentally. Because when you run out of stamina potion, it will ask you to use gems. So you might out of habit just click on it even though you don't want to use gems. So make sure to never run out of them. And also when upgrading your equipment, make sure that whenever you change stats or sub-roles, that you use annuals, especially if you use this auto-repeat feature. Oh, actually they have changed it, because usually they like prioritize diamonds. But if it looks like they have changed it actually. That is basically the complete guide to diamonds or gems. A word of advice for new players. Because of these finite sources, you will be swimming in gems in the first couple of weeks and months of playing. As you can see, I have 1600 gems. But by playing regularly, you will use up all of these sources. And eventually you'll be looking at, I would say, 500 to 600 gems on average per month. So make sure that you use your gems wisely and not just pull on every banner in the beginning just because you have so many diamonds. I would be smart and save for good banners and units. That's it with this guide. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And I wish you a great day.